It's also what happens when you listen to the radio host, Alex Jones.
They were shut in your mind talking about Justin Bieber!
Well, we've broken through the conditioning, folks. Hillary Clinton is a candidate for president, nominated by a major political party who performed a speech live on national television to sway the hearts and minds of millions of Americans. And what does she talk about? She didn't talk about the floods in Louisiana. She didn't talk about the forest fires in California or the Milwaukee riots. She comes out of virtual hiding to talk about Alex Jones. And as much as I would have liked for her to talk about the Milwaukee riots and how white Americans need to do a better job of listening when some dead criminal sister wants to set fire to their homes.
Burning down shit we need in our community. Take that shit to the suburbs. Burn that shit down.
She took this momentous opportunity to talk about internet memes. Internet memes.
Equally disturbing to me is just the number of racist memes.
The racist Harambe memes.
Would you rather your child had feminism or cancer?
This is it. This is your greatest attack against Trump. This is what you've made us wait months for. You're attacking Donald Trump because he associated with Breitbart News, and Breitbart has made some impolite jokes.
I would quote my favorite rapper and I would say, if you can take a dick, you can take a joke.
That feminism versus cancer thing, by the way, was a reference to Milo Yiannopoulos, a gay Jewish fag who regularly parades around his love for black dick. And if you thought Hillary couldn't get any worse by calling him a racist, you've not seen anything yet.
Trump has stood up in front of largely white audiences and described black communities in such insulting and ignorant terms. Poverty, rejection, horrible education, no housing, no homes, no ownership, crime at levels nobody has seen. Right now, he said, you can walk down the street and get shot. Those are his words.
All of those statements by Donald Trump are true. Every last one of them is completely, 100% verifiably true. And Hillary's response to Donald Trump saying these true statements is to call him a racist. Somehow.
One of Britain's most prominent right-wing leaders, a man named Nigel Farage, who stoked anti-immigrant sentiments to win the referendum. Farage regularly appears on Russian propaganda programs. Now he's standing on the same stage as the Republican nominee. And the grand godfather of this global brand of extreme nationalism is Russian President Vladimir Putin.
According to Hillary Clinton, Alex Jones, Breitbart News, Milo Yiannopoulos, the alt-right, internet memes, and Donald Trump are actually all a grand Russian conspiracy. And freaking somehow, the entire mainstream media picked up on this narrative within the hour to run parallel stories on the spooky alt-right. The alt-right, a collection of YouTube channels, blogs, and podcasts that barely amount to more than 50,000 people if you squint at it and turn your head sideways, is, according to Hillary Clinton, a part of a vast right-wing conspiracy funded by Russia to promote racist ideology into the White House through the possible election of Donald Trump. And the media bought this bullshit. They bought this bullshit so much that BuzzFeed, the pustulous, cancerous boil on the ass of the internet, went out of their way to ask Samuel Hyde, the comedian and producer behind a new show on Adult Swim, if he was a part of the alt-right.
Do you consider yourself a member of the alt-right?
Of Adult Night?
Of the alt-right.
What is the alt-right? Is that some sort of indie bookstore?
Hillary Clinton could have talked about anything She could have talked about international trade, race relations, the environment. She could have talked about ISIS or the refugee crisis. But instead of doing that, she got on her stage and talked for 40 minutes about racist internet memes.
The emerging racist ideology known as the alt-right.
Hillary Clinton has lost her goddamn mind, and the entire media is trying to cover for her.
What do you think about that?